You've probably heard a lot about the healthy foods you eat every day. But did you know that many foods that seem really good for your health might actually be harming your body? In this video, we'll reveal 5 foods you think are healthy, but in reality they can have long-term negative effects on your health. Let's dive in. So, you may have heard of them as smart choices, but are they really? Let's explore these foods and find out why they might not be the best options for you. You probably think these foods are healthy and good for you, right? But the truth may make you rethink things. While many people continue to choose them as good for their bodies, some of these foods actually have hidden harmful effects that you may not even realize. Don't worry, today I'll explain why you need to reconsider these choices. Fruit juice. You've probably heard that drinking a glass of fruit juice is a great way to get your daily dose of vitamin C and nutrients. However, fruit juice doesn't actually provide the benefits you might think. When you juice fruit, you're removing most of the fiber found in whole fruits, which is the key factor in helping balance your blood sugar levels. The lack of fiber causes the sugar in the juice to be absorbed quickly by your body, leading to a spike in blood sugar levels, which can harm your health in the long term, increasing the risk of diabetes. Also, many fruit juices contain added sugars and preservatives, turning them into a source of empty calories. When you drink juice, you're only consuming sugar without getting the important vitamins and minerals that whole fruits provide. When you drink fruit juice, your body doesn't get the fiber that helps regulate your blood sugar, like when you eat whole fruits. This causes a rapid increase in blood sugar, putting pressure on your pancreas and can lead to insulin resistance if consumed regularly. This explains why fruit juice can cause metabolic problems if you drink too much. Whole wheat bread. Next, let's talk about whole wheat bread, which is often considered better than white bread. However, despite having more fiber, whole wheat bread can still be harmful to your health, especially if you're sensitive to gluten. Gluten, a protein found in most wheat, can cause digestive issues like bloating, indigestion, and intestinal inflammation in people with irritable bowel syndrome (IBS) or celiac disease. In fact, gluten can increase inflammation in the body, negatively affecting your digestive system. Gluten causes immune responses in the body, especially for those with celiac disease or IBS. When these people consume gluten, their bodies produce an inflammatory reaction, damaging the intestinal lining and making it difficult to absorb nutrients. While whole wheat bread provides more fiber, gluten can still be problematic for those who are sensitive. Low-fat milk. Low-fat milk is a popular choice for those looking to reduce calories and fat in their diet. However, when you remove the fat from milk, you also remove essential vitamins like A, D, and E vitamins that need fat to be properly absorbed by your body. A lack of these vitamins can negatively affect your eye health, skin, and immune system. While low-fat milk has fewer calories, it doesn't provide the full nutrients your body needs. Vitamins A, D, and E are fat-soluble vitamins, meaning the body needs fat to effectively absorb them. When you drink low-fat milk, you won't get enough fat to absorb these important vitamins. This can lead to deficiencies that affect your eye health, skin, and immune system. Granola. Granola, the healthy breakfast option that many people love, actually isn't the ideal choice you might think. Many granolas on the market contain a lot of added sugars and unnecessary fats. While granola can provide some nutrients from oats and seeds, if you don't control your portion sizes, you might end up consuming too much sugar and calories without receiving significant nutritional benefits. Studies show that consuming too much added sugar not only leads to weight gain but also causes heart disease and diabetes. Granola is a mix of oats and seeds, but it's often processed with sugar and vegetable oils, increasing the calorie content. This makes granola a calorie-dense snack that lacks sufficient protein and fiber, which makes you feel less full and more likely to overeat. Consuming too much added sugar can lead to serious health issues like diabetes and heart disease. Nuts. Finally, nuts. While they're a great source of healthy fats and protein, you can easily eat too much without realizing it. Nuts like almonds, walnuts, and chia seeds are very high in calories. If you don't control your portions, you could end up consuming more calories than your body needs without receiving much nutritional benefit. Moreover, nuts can cause bloating and indigestion if consumed in excess. The fats in nuts are very healthy, but they are also very calorie-dense. A small serving can provide 2 to 3 times the calories of another snack, making it easy to overeat without realizing it. Nuts provide a lot of calories, and if you don't control your intake, you could end up with weight gain and bloating. Why do we think these foods are healthy? So why do we think these foods are healthy? We're drawn to labels like organic, whole grain, or nutritious. But these marketing campaigns sometimes focus on only one part of the benefit without fully explaining the long-term harm. These foods are marketed as healthy, but in reality, they can cause serious problems if not consumed properly. So how can we make the right food choices for our health? Let's explore some solutions and ways to replace these foods with options that are truly good for your body in the next section. To make it easier to understand, let me share a real-life story from one of my patients, Mary, a 35-year-old woman. Mary always tried to maintain a healthy diet, eating lots of granola in the morning and drinking fruit juice every day. While she thought she was doing things right, after a few months, she started having weight issues and felt tired all day. She decided to get checked and found out she had gained almost 11 pounds in 3 months, just from these seemingly healthy habits. In reality, while granola contains a lot of oats and seeds, it's packed with added sugars and unnecessary fats. And as I mentioned earlier, fruit juice spikes blood sugar levels without providing enough fiber from whole fruit. After adjusting her diet, Mary was able to lose weight and feel much healthier in just a short period of time. Let me suggest a few solutions to this issue. Solution 1. Read food labels and control portion sizes. To avoid mistakes like this, the first solution is to carefully read food labels and control portion sizes. Many people focus on labels like whole grain, organic, or sugar-free without looking at the other ingredients. Be sure to check the ingredients list, especially the sugar, fat, and calorie content. Don't just trust the advertising or the flashy labels. Solution 2. Replace fruit juice with whole fruits. The second solution is to replace fruit juice with whole fruits. Whole fruits provide the necessary fiber, help stabilize blood sugar levels, and keep you feeling full longer. Additionally, whole fruits provide vitamins and minerals that juice can't offer. You should also limit your intake of fruit juice with added sugar and always check the ingredients when buying juice. Solution 3. Eat nuts in moderation. With nuts, while they're a source of healthy fats, they should be eaten in moderation. Remember, nuts are calorie-dense, and if you don't control your portions, you could end up eating more calories than your body needs. A small handful of nuts is plenty. Also, choose natural nuts without added sugars or salt. Solution 4. Choose whole foods instead of processed ones. Next, choose whole foods instead of processed foods like whole wheat bread or granola. Processed foods often contain additives, preservatives, and added sugars. Instead of bread, you can substitute whole grains like quinoa or oats. These foods not only provide enough fiber, but also help keep you full longer and reduce the need for snacking. Solution 5. Choose full-fat milk instead of low-fat milk. Lastly, don't forget to choose full-fat milk instead of low-fat milk. While low-fat milk has fewer calories, when you reduce fat, you also lose essential fat-soluble vitamins. If you're looking to lose weight instead of low-fat milk, you can try whole milk and simply adjust the portion size to avoid overconsumption. These changes can significantly improve your health. Start today by making smarter food choices and controlling portions. You'll notice a big difference in your health, weight, and energy levels. So today, we've explored some foods we often think are healthy but can actually harm our health. These foods can lead to negative effects that aren't always obvious, like increased blood sugar, intestinal inflammation, vitamin deficiencies, or even weight gain if consumed improperly. Fruit juice can increase blood sugar without providing enough fiber. Whole wheat bread, while better than white bread, contains gluten that can cause digestive issues. Low-fat milk lacks important vitamins your body needs to stay healthy. Granola, although containing oats and seeds, is high in sugar and fats. Nuts are a source of healthy fats, but if you eat too much, they can cause weight gain due to their high calorie content. But don't worry, we can completely change our eating habits and choose foods that are truly good for our health. By reading food labels, replacing fruit juice with whole fruits, controlling portion sizes of nuts, and choosing whole foods over processed ones, you can greatly improve your health. So where will you start making changes? Start today with these small steps and watch the positive changes in your body. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to get more useful information about nutrition and health. And don't forget to share this video with your loved ones to build a healthier lifestyle together. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or want to share your own eating habits. Thank you for watching the video until the end. I wish you a day full of energy and health. See you in the next video.